Shit happens.
I dropped my pick. I can't find it. But the driver. No. No! Hey. Блин. Блин. Ты. Блять. Did you just hear me fart? No.
everyone! It's been a while since I last talked in a video, and this particular episode marks a very important moment in the history of my Shit Happens series, so I couldn't end this video without saying a few words here. And I have to admit I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic right now, to be honest. But why exactly is this moment so special? Well, back in 2020, at the end of episode 7, I was telling you this. I would like to let you know that starting January 2021, all these bloopers will be included directly in the actual videos. However, the Shit Happens series is not coming to an end just yet, because I have like tons of gigabytes of fails from 2019 and 2020, so I'll still make a few more episodes to cover these 2 years, but once I'm finished with those, that'll most likely be the end of the series. So the thing is that as of now, I have officially exhausted all the footage that I had available for this series, which technically means that there's no point in me continuing the Shit Happens project anymore because starting 2021, I've been including all my fails footage directly into my regular videos. But I've been thinking a lot about this in the meantime, and I realized that I don't really want to put an end to this series just like that. I mean, Shit Happens has been my favorite project on this channel ever since 2018 when I put out the first episode. Yeah, it probably sounds crazy that someone could ever enjoy making a fool of themselves on the internet, but honestly, this project really means a whole lot to me. First of all, it's a manifestation of my self-deprecating humor. I just like to make fun of myself. It's my way of acknowledging my flaws and weaknesses, if you will. Secondly, not only that I like to laugh at my own mistakes, but I also enjoy making people laugh in general, so I figured I could use my guitar fails as a means of entertainment, not just for myself, but for others as well. Now, whether I've managed to achieve this goal, that's only up to you to decide. Did my Shit Happens series make you guys laugh, smile, or on the contrary, cringe? Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. But aside from the comic aspect, I also created this series to encourage and motivate others, especially beginners. I've been getting a lot of messages over the years from people who were like, "Hey Mike, I really admire what you do on this channel, and I hope someday I'll get to be as good as you are on the guitar." And while it is flattering to see people looking up to me like that, I'd nonetheless like to make it clear that I'm not exactly a guitar god like many might think I am. Many beginners watch these videos of someone flawlessly playing a song they themselves want to learn and think, "Man, I'll never get to be that good. I've been trying to get this right for so long now, but I'm still failing even at the easiest of parts." And sadly, this is one of the things that causes them to feel demotivated or, even worse, quit altogether when they feel they've got stuck. However, that's not at all the right approach. You see, more often than not, these videos that we watch are actually the final, the polished product for which only the best takes have been selected. But behind that final product lie dozens or even hundreds of hours of practice and inherently a failure. Only that in most cases we don't get to see that because most of us make these videos to showcase our skills and get validation. We want to be known for how good we are at our instruments rather than for our most embarrassing moments, right? What I'm trying to point out here is that, as weird as it may sound, failure is actually a natural part of this whole process. Very few of us really nail everything right from the first take. Even the best of us make mistakes. Some do it more than others, but again, failure is completely normal because at the end of the day, that's what makes us humans and sets us apart from robots. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I do fail a whole lot while recording my stuff. I am fully aware of my limitations, and I'm not afraid nor ashamed to show it. And as you've probably already seen in these episodes, it can get pretty frustrating at times, especially after many failed takes in a row. But at the same time, I'm stubborn and determined enough to keep going until I eventually get it right, no matter how long it takes me to get there. And that's precisely the message that I'm trying to convey to all you guys out there with the series. As hard as it may feel, never lose hope and never give up. Keep on trying, and I promise you your hard work will pay off sooner or later. And last but not least, the Shit Happens series means a lot to me because it gave me the chance to be creative in new ways. It allowed me to experiment with all sorts of things which wouldn't have been possible for me to do in my regular videos, like, for example, talking or acting. And here I'm talking about all those little skits that I've included in some of the episodes. We had a paper fight. We had Mini Mike constantly interrupting me while trying to talk. Okay, so as I was saying, I hope you—
Mike sucks at playing the guitar!
Get the f*** out of here! And we've even had an earthquake caused by an unexpected guest, just to name a few.
Mike.
Of course, none of these were perfect, but I've honestly had tons of fun working on this stuff and putting it all together. All in all, Shit Happens has been a great opportunity for me to learn and grow as a content creator. With all its pros and cons, I absolutely love this series, and I'm extremely happy and grateful that I've managed to bring this project to life. And I hope you guys enjoyed it at least half as much as I did. Now you might probably think, okay Mike, enough rambling, we already know how much you love this series and blah 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 blah, but get to the point already. What will happen next? So as I was telling you a bit earlier, I don't really want to put an end to the Shit Happens project, so in the meantime I decided to do something else. I'll keep including the bloopers at the end of my regular videos like I've been doing since 2021, but in addition to that, I'll continue to put these fails together into separate videos for those of you who wish to watch just the bloopers alone. These videos will come out as follows. For 2021, 2022, and 2023, I'll make separate episodes which I'll be randomly publishing throughout this year. Then the episode for 2024 will come out at the end of the year, and then starting 2025, there will be only one Shit Happens episode per year, containing all the fails and bloops from that respective year. So long story short, this is not the end of the series altogether, but rather the end of the series as you know it. The main difference is that from now on, I'll be putting out these episodes much less often than before. And by the way, I also decided I won't be making any more skits or any special intros or outros for them. It'll be just the bloopers and nothing else. But for those of you who enjoy the sound of my voice, don't worry, because I have a new project coming up on the channel which will involve a lot of talking. I can't reveal any more details for now, but I'll definitely tell you more when the right time comes. Alright everyone, that's all for today's video. If you haven't closed it yet, thank you so much for watching and for listening to me ramble. Let me know what you think about this episode by pressing one of these two buttons, and especially this one. If you'd like to see more Shit Happens episodes, feel free to check out the full playlist which I've linked in the description of this video, and you might as well want to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload something new. And finally, if you wish to support my work on this channel, please consider buying me a coffee or maybe even becoming a member of my Buy Me a Coffee community at the links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching once again. I've been Mike Kid Lazy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!
Shit happens.